Hi, beautiful Leos, and welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Leo is Lejonet in Swedish. I am Swedish, and so I will mix some Swedish words in there, here and there, where I feel like maybe the English needs some explanation or clarification for my Swedish audience. I have to apologize because it's so freaking bright in here again, and I will soon come up with some idea about how to, or just sit like this. It's a bit tough on my eyes, and I know it's a bit tough on the camera because it doesn't really know where to focus because I sort of become a little blurry. Okay, Leo. Even before I started your video, I just feel like I've been more and more inspired to do like a soulmate video, and I think I will do one. And so when you listen to this, if you haven't watched it yet, I recommend that you do. It's going to be for all signs. I just feel strongly that a lot of soul searchers, a lot of spiritual awakened people, like light workers, however you define what we are, I feel like this is the year where you will meet your soulmate. And I know that's a very bold statement, and it's a very narrow statement at the same time, like a very slim, how can I say that? I just have first of all seen it firsthand. I think I might be victim of it myself, and I feel like 2019 is just that kind of year. And so for some reason I like feel very inspired to say that talking to you guys. And so there's something important around this topic. So let's see what comes out for you. And let's see if it's a soulmate that I'm drawn to that we're going to talk about. It's still Leo season. It's still very forward movement going on in the energy, and it's very like strong. It's a very bold energy. We have just passed the full moon in Aquarius. It's just a very, like, Jupiter has entered Sagittarius, and if you don't know what that means, I don't either. I just know that it's very like, it's a loving, fortunate, abundant, flowy energy. And if you're nowhere near that energy, you're going to feel it, but in the opposite direction. So I recommend you just get as much sleep as you can, meditate as much as you can, just do whatever get you in alignment as much as you can, so you can start to benefit from what's going on right now. Obviously, and my truth is that you can do this every day, all year round. But since the planet seems to be working with us, then why not take advantage? It's such a Leo thing to say because I'm a Leo myself. It looks like my hair is like dirty every time I do this recording. I promise it's not dirty. It just looks like it in the camera. Weird. It's a very superficial thing to say. A very Leo-like thing to say, I guess some other signs would say. Okay, Leo. Stop talking. Start drawing. I'm excited for you guys. Let's see. First out, Archangel Raphael. Second out, knowledge. Thirdly, what? Why? 7 deadly sins. I think that's like the heaviest card in the deck. Why? Okay, that's not fun. Maybe it is. Let's see. Okay. Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. And on this card, I have 2 horses, I have 2 deers, I have 2 foxes, and I have out with the old and in with the new. I think you've got this before. And I'm drawn to saying the same thing. Like these cards are just so beautiful, and they just never end with like give like symbolism, giving me new things to look at, basically. So Um, I am drawn to talk about a relationship, but I am drawn to talk about what you haven't healed yet in order for you to get ready for your soulmate. Or if you're in a committed relationship right now and you want to dive deeper, like you know that there can be a bigger, a greater connection there, or you're with somebody that you sort of can't get to commit. They seem to be there, they seem to not want to end things, but they seem to not fully commit to you either. Then that's because of you, okay? Because you are not ready, you're not there yet. So with Archangel Raphael coming up, provider of healing for the mind and for the body, I'm drawn to talk about whatever. Just take the time this time to listen to this message and just hear as clear as you can to like once and for all let bygones be bygones. Like låta det som har varit i det förflutna bara stanna där. And so we want to look at every trauma, every breakup, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every it's like so negative, like everything that you've been through. Like you've been through a lot, like you've come a really long way. And like I don't care right now if you're if you're single, if you're separated, or if you're in a committed relationship. It applies for all. Just like you don't have to dive deep into each of those. It's enough that even though you broke it off with somebody, there's a disappointment there. We wanted for that relationship, we wanted that person to be the person. We wanted that to last. We wanted maybe to have a family with that person. We wanted to this is finally the person I'm going to marry, or however what is in the cards for you, how your truth looks, what is the beautiful, perfect relationship to you. And so each time, whether somebody broke it off with you or you broke it off with somebody else, there is a disappointment there. And there might be that you feel, sometimes it wasn't. Sometimes I just felt, what a beautiful time we spent together, and that was it, and now I moved on. Good for you, but those are not, that's not the typical, it's not the typical story or how this story usually goes. So just for a second or for a minute, take your time, and like I said, we don't want to open Pandora's box here. We don't want to open the box of negative stuff or remember or start to activate. That's not at all what I mean. Because I'm only asking you to just think of it for 2 seconds so that you will get ready for your soulmate. That's a completely different energy. So every heartbreak, every trauma, every disappointment, every time you felt unworthy or you felt maybe superior, superior to your person. That's been my thing for sure. It has taken me a long time to come down on Mother Earth and say, maybe I can find an equal, because I'm not so superior that I think I am. It's like all ego talking. And so maybe you felt superior to your people. And in my case, if I can explain, I mean, I felt like they would never understand this journey, the spiritual journey. They're not, for sure, not on the same page as where I am. I understand so much more about this development than they do, blah, blah, blah. So much, even giving them a chance to show that they too can be on the same path. Also, being a Leo, in these awakening times, you probably have gone through relationships where you truly have tested yourself. You truly have tested your limits. You tested your limits in what makes you jealous, in what makes you envy others, envy your partner, to what, where do you draw the line? What is cheating? What is being truthful? What is being unfaithful? What is you probably tried it all. Being a Leo, drawn to this message, you probably have tried it all. And now we want to get ready for the soulmate. We want to prepare the energy for it. And if you feel like you have not met that person yet, if you feel like if you're in a committed relationship but you don't truly commit, or they don't truly commit, there is that thing still there hindering you, or you would be in that relationship right now, or you would feel in heaven with your partner. So there is that little thing, and Raphael comes in to say, let's heal the rest of it. Let's just be done with it. That's not him. That's not him. That's me. Archangel Raphael's energy is, there's healing here for you. There's healing here for you. And let's mend the last pieces. Because I feel like it's so little, it's so tiny, but it's the tiny, tiny thing that sort of, is that piece of the puzzle. You know, you lay there, because you lay puzzles every day, don't you? That little puzzle piece that sort of, if it's just a little edge that is off, it won't fit, and it makes the whole picture not done, you know. And so it's just a little edge. I'm just talking about a little edge here, okay? So with the next card out, knowledge, seek knowledge, coming out next to the healing of the healing of your past relationships. I want to say the healing of your thoughts about the past relationships that has, my goodness, added so much to your person, so much to your soulmate. So seek knowledge. So this is different scenarios, how it can play out or how it played out. So if you're one of those Leos out there who are already planning how it's not going to work, or who are already planning what you and your soulmate are going to do, which is not wrong at all, which is gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's perfect. If you feel excitement around it, if you feel the tiniest bit sad that hasn't happened yet, sad that you are not already living in that house with your partner, if it's just a little off feeling, stop immediately. Because you just repeat, sorry I didn't show you this, you just repeat over and over again how this partner is not going to come. It's just different scenarios there. I feel you're still in solitude and where's my partner? And so this is your time. Find more, seek knowledge, find more information. This is my get more information, find more information. And I feel like you don't have to read into a book and see what you're missing. This is for you guys who want to find more information about yourself. Go deeper, dive deeper, start to meditate, seriously meditate. See what you find in there. Hello, here's a gorgeous Leo person who just are dying to come out and be ready for your soulmate and feel powerful and insightful and wise and smart and just charismatic beyond recognition. You're I feel now very, very bright. And let's see what this is. Oh, now it makes sense. So the 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits, just coming out after the seek knowledge, or you finding yourself, you letting go of old thoughts about old relationships, old paradigms, old eras. This is a new era. It's just getting rid of your old patterns around relationships and just expect something freaking brand new. Freaking brand new. Okay, guys? I will not pull another card. I will go into the extended. We will look into the journey here and what progresses now and what just to find your soulmate, okay? And if that resonates with you, that feels exciting, come with me to the extended. It's just a little arrow next to the title. You click it and a curtain comes down. It says extended reading. Underneath it is a link. You click it and it will take you to the extended reading. If you feel like that makes so much sense, that's all I needed, that's perfect, then thank you so much for watching. And I hope to see you guys next week. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and share these videos if you like. It will really help me a lot. Thank you so much, Leo, for watching, and I see you guys. Bye.